Welcome to a day in the life of Sam Jolley. I'm 39. I have 3 boys, which are my world. My history is pretty big, but anyway, I used to race motocross, and I was involved in a pretty serious accidents that kind of left me in a wheelchair. And I went out and I started in the first lap. I was winning. I was beating them, and I was like so far ahead that the last lap I got the white flag, and then I came across, and there's always the one big jump that you go for. I wheelied all the way up it, and I thought, oh no, I better just double, and try to double, and it put me over right head first and landed straight down my head, broke my neck, broke my back, my lungs collapsed, broke my hip, had a head injury, so it was pretty severe. In the morning, I have an aide that comes and helps me get up in the morning, and because it takes me so long just to do simple stuff put on my shoes or my pants, get showered or all of that. Anyway, they're there to assist you, and so they come, get me going on that, and then once I'm dressed, which is quite a bit of work, then my day finally starts. But I just eat breakfast, and then I like to go to the gym. It's kind of helped me a lot with it's my way to just kind of fight back, I guess, in the wheelchair. But I go to the gym, so I will go jump in my truck, and that takes a lot of work too. I mean, I drive a truck, and it takes a while for the seat to come out and come down, and then I get there, and I have to do it again to get there. So it's like a workout to get there. So, and then I like to work out a little bit, and then back to the same, go back out and get my truck. And I don't have my hands either, so it makes all these things from getting dressed to eating breakfast to going to the gym and working out. That's a whole nother, that's, I've got these hooks that adaptive, and so I'm already facing so many more challenges, and over a period of time, it's exhausting. It's just man, just want it to be easy. Can I catch a break here? And I mean, now it's been almost 14 years, and you think it would get easier, but it don't, sometimes. But I don't know, it's just kind of something you come to, and it's just the way it is. But it's still, life's still good. So
let's talk about this right here. It looks like a pretty simple device, but it hooks up to your wheelchair. Let's talk about this for a second.
Yeah, this thing is it's a game changer. I think the biggest obstacle is you drive on grass or even worse, gravel. Then you have these little teeny coasters down here that dig into the dirt, and it's almost like it's like there's spikes that are just trying to sink you in.
How difficult or what kind of struggle that it is for you to work with this thing, as opposed to just getting up and going. But if you had to say you needed that freedom to be able to go on grass, gravel, travel, where maybe a wheel like this would be more beneficial in that type of terrain, how simple would this be to hook up?
I don't have my hands, so it makes things a lot trickier, and you are working down here on the ground. So, but you put the front wheel out like this, and stick it down here in the middle, which, wow, that time I hooked it up a lot easier than normally. Usually I struggle for a while. But you just lock it down. It hooks to your foot plate here.
So you mentioned earlier about just getting around, about being able to freely travel across grass, gravel, things like that. There's a technology out that is it's a little overkill, but it's basically a tank wheelchair.
Oh, yeah.
Travels anywhere you want. You can go off-roading with the thing, but it's basically a tank. How would you feel that something like that would affect you, or how would that help you if you could literally tank your way around?
Oh, oh man, where wouldn't I go? Like, we got mountains here. It would be extremely useful. Yeah, it'd be amazing. I could go. It'd give you so much more freedom and just, freedom to go wherever you want.
Now, they're super expensive. I mean, they cost a lot. Obviously, you've got a machine now that is literally a wheelchair tank. So, what's the big downside to the cost for you? How does that trouble you, and how does that affect you?
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, guess like everybody, we could always use more money, but being disabled, and not being able to work as well as others, it just wouldn't even be possible unless I had an amazing job. But at the same time, you can't lose your Medicaid, your Medicare, and so you can't make so much money, and so it's a fine line, and so it's pretty much unreasonable,
Yeah.
And especially with medical equipment, I can imagine how much it is, because with the medical equipment, simple stuff, they charge it up so high because they know, like, Medicaid will pay for that kind of stuff, and it really does us no justice.